Hi guys and welcome back to That Effing Guy, and today we're going to discuss Star Trek. So a few months ago we spoke about a Star Trek Untitled 2023 movie. There was no news on who's directing it, writing it, what it's going to be about. It's going to be a continuation of the Kelvin Timeline with Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Chris Hemsworth, etc. Or is it a new movie? So basically, Paramount snuck this under the carpet and just made a little, not even an announcement, it was just basically a slate of all their upcoming films over the next few years. And there was, an untitled Star Trek film, May or June 2023. And you're just like, wait, hold the bus. So it's like G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes this year, all other things, Transformers 29, and then like blah, 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 Star Trek. And literally in between like all these other like smaller films, untitled Star Trek 2023, and you're just like, wait, what so obviously then we all theorize what could it be, who is it in it, all that kind of stuff. Have confirmation now from Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, etc. That yeah, there is a Star Trek 2023 movie, and it is going to be directed by Matt Shakman, who directed WandaVision. Now, WandaVision had a lot of stick. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. But people are like, people loved it, and then as the MCU shows went on with Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, the Loki series finale, mwah, god damn. People have then been like, well, WandaVision is pish compared to the three of them. I think it's funny though. I think in terms of quality, I would say WandaVision. I'm going to be cheeky here, and I know I've got John Walker in the background. I got this the other day. There, I thought I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I love that. I think it's a good pop Funko. I want to do a pop Funko video because I know you guys love my background and want to see what's actually there. Obviously, you can see roughly what's there. Norman Bates, Psycho, Kevin Smith, James Bond, X-Men, Star Wars. But I'll do it at some point. So I would say in terms of quality, would probably be the release of the show. So WandaVision, Falcon, and Loki. Loki was a good show, but it kind of was like, what is going on? The series finale, don't be wrong, was like the savior of that whole show. I mean, the show was good, but that was like, oh my god, damn! It's going to obviously that's now let the multiverse, let the madness of the multiverse begin. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. So Matt Shakman directed WandaVision. Loved it. So straight away, I'm just like, oh, that's brilliant. Don't mind that at all. Now, we obviously had like Noah Hawley, Quentin Tarantino, can't remember the female director, Sarah something. They were all going to be directing Star Trek at some point, whether it be a Star Trek 4, like the Kelvin Timeline, a new Star Trek film. Noah Hawley's Star Trek idea was pretty cool, but too close to home because it involved around like essentially COVID in space. Maybe not the maybe at some point, no, yes. Matt Shakman is directing it, along with a script by Lindsay Beer. Literally, Lindsay Beer, that's so cool. And Geneva Robertson. So, Geneva Robertson is one of the writing team of Captain Marvel. Fair enough. And Lindsay Beer there is a writer on Sierra Burgess as a Loser. Never heard of that in my life. With J.J. Abrams, set to produce. The cast, however, remains unclear. So this is the thing, and this is the kind of thing I want to kind of clear up here. So we've got the confirmation of who's directing it, who's writing it, etc. But some news outlets are jumping on the fact that because JJ is producing it and because it's Bad Robot, oh my God, Chris Pine's back. Oh my God, Chris Pine's back. And there's a few outlets who actually have set, that was it, S.J. Clarkson, that's right, S.J. Clarkson in 2018, I'm just going through the report here, signed on to direct a Star Trek at one point, which was going to be revolving around the Kirk Senior and Kirk George and James T joining forces, which would have been the perfect fucking film to call it Star Trek Generations, like rather than the Picard and Kirk, Star Trek Generations in 1994, I think it was. I think. How cool would it have been if Star Trek Generations or Star Trek War of the Generations? I don't know. Anyway, Star Trek Generations. How cool would it have been if they just kept that title till now? So yeah, people are quite a lot of news outlets are saying like, you know, Chris Pine's coming back and all that, but just to clarify it, there's no confirmation on what cast, what crew they are using. I mean, it could be the highly anticipated, long-awaited, like, you know, Star Trek Next Generation, the TNG reboot, because there's been rumors and fans demanding that Picard be rebooted in, you know, younger versions of them, etc. You know, James McAvoy, I threw his name out there, said how cool would he be? Although it probably a bit on the nose. He's played young Patrick Stewart in X-Men, young Patrick Stewart in Star Trek. But it'd be cool though. I would pay to see that anyway. But it probably would be a bit kind of. But yeah, so like the two writers, I don't know much about them other than the Captain Marvel writer. What was she called again? Sorry, Geneva Robertson. Captain Marvel was all right. It was all right. Matt Shackman, no, yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it's one of those kind of things I said to myself the other day. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck who directs the new Star Trek, just as long as it happens. Like, Quentin Tarantino, that's crazy. Like, it probably would never have happened, but you know, he's wrote a script with the guy who wrote The Revenant, so like, there's a script out there somewhere. Noah Hawley, I would like to. He would be quite cool. I would like to see his idea. It's a kind of Fargo-esque kind of thing, where it's like you're watching Star Trek, and it's not really Star Trek, but it's Star Trek, and then there's something that you're just like, oh shit, that's, you know, that's like, you know, the briefcase in the Fargo TV show from like the movies and stuff like that kind of thing. Little nod there. But yeah, I don't really care who directs the next Star Trek. I mean, Matt Shackman, yeah, great choice. WandaVision was brilliant, but like it could have been, you know, J.J. Abrams could have returned, and I'd be like, all right. Ryan Johnson could have been like, I'm going to direct Star Trek, and I've been like, all right. I mean, like, yeah, he kind of messed up, you know, Star Wars, but The Last Jedi is a good sci-fi film. You know, Looper is a good sci-fi film, so put they two together and you make a Star Trek movie. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys like, are you like, oh my god, Matt Shackman, yeah, amazing, you know, are you are you on the side of, here we go, another Star Trek confirmation? We've had like, you know, 3 or 4 Star Trek confirmations over the last few years, of, yep, this Star Trek's happening, and then nope, no, it's not happening, because, you know, new head of movies over at Paramount, Emma Watts, is like, nah, we'll sign on him, nah. So I don't know, but yeah, it's exciting though, because it looks like the ball is, you know, beginning to roll. And I think I read somewhere that filming is set to begin next year, like spring next year. So that's really like, they need to get like the ball rolling on who are they going to cast, and I mean, I'm assuming that Matt Shackman, yes, he's obviously confirmed now, but he'd have been talking for a while, a few weeks, you know, and saying like, you know, this is what I'd like to do, this is what I'd like to maybe see in it, you know, whether it be the continuation of the Kelvin timeline or a new thing. I'm not against the idea of a whole new crew. Like, I mean, a whole new crew. I don't mean like, you know, like Picard or, you know, a new young Janeway Chronicles. I mean like a whole new, like Star Trek Discovery, like a whole new team, a new crew, new captain. You know, I don't mind that at all. I mean, I've actually got a video that I'd love to do at some point with who I would cast in a Star Trek, like who I'd cast as like a captain, or just who looks good in a Starfleet uniform. That sounds kind of cheeky, but you get what I'm saying, though. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Well, we're talking about Star Trek, Star Wars podcast, The Old Republic. Myself, Stephen Dan's Star Wars themed podcast. Just doesn't wear my Star Wars t-shirt. Like, what are the odds of doing a Star Trek video? So yeah, are you excited for this? Are you skeptical? Are you nervous? Do you think that it probably won't happen like every other Star Trek announcement? I've just noticed there's some stuff on my t-shirt. What the fuck? Yeah, so podcast The Old Republic, link in the description below, Star Wars Theme Podcast. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.